Thank you very much. What a nice warm welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. For once, I'm not going to dwell on losing weight. I've got some other things to talk about. I'm moving on to new things to talk about now, so you can put that to rest now. I'd like to just offer greetings on behalf of the Faculty Association and welcome to 2010-2011 school year. And I'd like to thank Dr. Gray for this moment to say hello to you. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Ed for his fine comments there. Ed, thank you for your kind and generous words there on behalf of the educational and all the staff here in Parkrose. We appreciate your leadership as well. And the other members of the board that are here, Alicia, and I wanted to welcome Adair Fernie as a new board member. I wanted to welcome her. It doesn't look like she was able to be here. James is here, so I don't want to forget you. Sorry about that. And certainly on behalf of the Faculty Association, I want to have a warm welcome to Dr. Geneva Gay, who's with us today to talk to us about culturally responsive teaching. And I'm looking forward to the challenge and to learn more about that and be ready to get fired up about that. So thank you. Let me do some just quick introductions, and I have just a couple of very quick comments, and I'll get off the stage, I promise. I want to introduce some of our officers and our team. So our Vice President again this year is Laurel, if Laurel could stand and wave. Our Secretary is Cecile this year, Cecile Pitts. Our Treasurer, very nicely outfitted today, David. I have some other quick people. Our representative delegates are Deborah Robinson, also an OEA board director. Deborah, and Rosalind Curry is a representative. Also, Jennifer Hansaker, she's here. Proud Mama. And Donna Newcomb is also a representative. Our contract maintenance chair this year is Carmen Williams, if she's here. And, our courtesy person is Jacqueline Billings, if she's here somewhere. And Damon over here is our member at large. Well, you get all these nice job with the applause. Keep it up. We've got a couple more people. Bob Pratt is our bargaining chair this year. The rest of our team, we have Karen from Prescott, and Renee from Prescott, Mark from the middle school, and Carmen from the high school. They could stand in. So, we'll hear more about bargaining another time, but if you know that you're a building rep or a contract maintenance rep at your building, you want to just give a wave to, that'd be great too. We got lots of people out there that make everything happen, so thank you very much. I'd like to also just make a special note of thanks for all the people that made the book exchange wonderful success this summer at the Farmers Market. We had 10 weeks of people staffing and setting up and tearing down and making that thing happen. We probably put more than 2,000 books in the hands of kids and it was great. And to make it fun, I guess, as we ended with the exchange, I had a parent at the very last exchange that gave me a Hispanic copy of Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that book, but if you'd like that, let me know. I also got a Guns and Ammo magazine, too, if anything, you would like that, too. But it was a tremendous success this summer. We had a great time. I'm hoping we can do that again next summer. So quickly, on to some things about this year. We do continue to try to make do with less and less all the time. We've sacrificed above and beyond in order to make this district work. It seems like the state continues to take money away from us, and we can't seem to keep the whole system going, keep it whole. Oftentimes, I know I feel, and you feel this way too, like I'm just kind of a pawn trapped in some other game that's going on. We assess kids until sometimes they can't even see straight. We feed them, we transport them, we help them with their crises in their lives, their unique situations. We push them, we set extremely high expectations for them, we monitor their progress, we take on new curriculum, we work very hard to make everything work. Take a quick breath there. Lots of times we walk away from school, and I know I do this, I scratch my head thinking, you know, what's what? What am I doing here? What's going on? And sometimes I know in my life it's easy sometimes to get down on myself or down on my teaching or down on what I'm doing. I have moments like that. But every once in a while, a little ray of sunshine might come through. I had a couple of girls. I had a unique opportunity to teach two girls. I had one for 2 years in a row and then her sister for 2 years in a row. And I don't want to get into their names because one just graduated and one's still here. But they brought me, I mean, I was probably 2 years removed from teaching them. And we'd been on the phone a little bit. They had to temporarily move to another school district because they had some domestic violence issues in their house. And they came back, and they're back here, and I know one has graduated, and they're doing very, very well. One is kind of a leukemia survivor. And so I hope I haven't given too much information away here. Probably everybody knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, but they brought me this card. Nobody asked them to bring me this card. And, you know, I hang on to these few things like this. But this card goes on and talks about how I've been a great teacher for 4th and 5th grade, me and my sister, not that I taught them English very well. Thank you for being great and nice and fair, and thanks for teaching us many, many drawings. We will always remember you as an artist and as a wonderful, great, and funny teacher. And I thought about that, and I thought, you know, yes, they know how to read, yes, they can do math, yes, they're aware of, you know, supply and demand and, you know, whatever economic concepts I was supposed to get. I'm sure I got all those points across to them. But yet what they remember was some of the art projects we did and how that we joked around and had a good time and had fun. And yes, they learned a lot too. I don't want to denigrate that, but that's what they remember. Years later, it took the time to present me with that card. So I thought, well, this year, in times like this, we've got all this stuff going on, why not recommit myself to more art and more music and more fun activities? And I'd like to challenge you to pitch in and have a little fun every once in a while and not lose sight of the fun that goes along with the craft of teaching this year. So PFA is going to organize some things. We'll try to do some fun activities as well to promote some socializing and some getting together and some fun exercise as well. So you can stay tuned for more information on that. So, you know, our job is difficult, make no mistake, but I don't want to lose sight of the fun nor the child. So as I conclude, I want to share the final thoughts of a lyrical genius. I think this man had a sense of what teaching was all about when he coined the phrase, everybody have fun tonight, everybody wang chung tonight. Not sure what that means, but it sounds like a lot of fun. So get out there, have a great year, let yourself have some fun, don't lose sight of the kids you're teaching. Have a great year. Thanks.